Facebook and we'll get rolling. All right, everybody. Anybody not familiar with this? One autograph, one relic card per box on the Topps basketball flagship. That's 2 silver packs in there, as well at the top here. So 2 silver packs. Other cards. Good luck to everybody. Right, team us on the right hand side. There is no overhead camera as we are on the road again, still in New Jersey. Good luck to everybody. All right, let's get rolling. Good luck to everybody in the break. We have NBA stars Donovan Mitchell. We have Jared Vanderbilt. And we're starting out with a hot auto here. Con Canoopel, the former Duke Blue Devil, going to go to the Charlotte Hornets. And I did not update the team list on the right-hand side. I should probably do that. That'd be good. Normally somebody calls me out for that BS. Right away. No one did anything. Still a baseball list there. Let's go into Jason Schleicher. Sorry about the team list not being up there. I even looked at it. I was like, oh, yeah, that's a guy that's in the break. There we go. Team list is now updated. Obviously, Canoopel with a nice hit right there for the Hornets and Jason. Nice, man, let's say. We have No Limit Broom. And Yabusele. Get into this will be essentially the second pack as I separate them by pack to make it easier. We have Jeremy Fears, Tyrese Halliburton, and Buddy Hield on the blue sand glitter. I have Nolan Trior, Johnny Broom, and Jeremy Fears. And we have Noah Esinghe. Oh. We have the Levitation Ace Bailey. Russell Westbrook on the prior MVPs. And we're going to have Jalen Williams on 74 out of 150 for the Thunder. Blue foil, and I believe that's going to Brian Cox, who grabbed the Thunder both breaks. We got ourselves a Cooper Flag, new school. And then we have Behringer, Jimmy Butler on the sand glitter. To the back half of this first box. Daily dribble, Tyrese Halliburton. Cam Thomas, Hugo Gonzalez on the sand glitter. Good old Hugo. Never know what you can get with Hugo. We got Jeremy Fears. Grant Williams on the pink foil. Seen a pink foil yet. And then we're going to have Cooper Flag on a 5/99 round ball remnants on the memorabilia. Oh, nice little hit there. The Cooper Flag. Got the No Limit Cam Jones. Isaiah Thomas, little throwback. Best point guards ever, purple foil. So we can go to the Pistons on the Isaiah Thomas. Out of 250. Isaiah was a dog back in the day for them bad boys. We have Philly touch on the refractor Ace Bailey. Anthony Davis on the sand glitter. Oh, yeah. The bad boys of Detroit, man. Isaiah Thomas was the glue there. We have LaMelo Ball on the NBA stars. Walter Clayton Jr. Will Riley. And then we have Yabusele on the 9/2025. And we have Nikola Jokic, foil Steph Curry, basketball stars Dirk Nowitzki on the blue sand glitter from when he was the fresh, probably rookie year, maybe second year. Sick image for the Mavs, but definitely nothing crazy in value. Let's see what we got for the silver packs. Sorber, Amon Thompson, Jalen Williams, Jordan Poole, and Cedric Coward. We're going to have Jaden Ivey, Jaylen Brown, Malak, Benedict Mathurin on the blue Mojo out of 150. That's 60 out of 150 for the Pacers. Brenda. And then we're going to have Edgecombe for the 76ers. Going to go to Billy Vermuskirchen. Into box 2. Good luck to everybody. right, let's get into the second box. We're going to have LeBron James, Stars of the NBA, Tyrese Proctor. Then we're going to have Drake Powell for the Nets on the contemporary marks. That's going to go to Kevin Dill and the Nets. Derek Queen on the No Limits, Porzingis on the Sand Glitter. You have KJ on the New School, Jokic and Kawamura on the Blue Sand Glitter. Soon those Blue Sand Glitters are hobby exclusive. Rise of Stardom, Noah Esenge, Jeremiah Fears. Trey Johnson, Danny Wolf on the Sand Glitter. The Nets. Daily Dribble, Cade Cunningham, Cunningham, Stars of the NBA. We have Dort on the Golden Mirror for the Thunder, going to Brian Cox. Nice little Golden Mirror. Jaden Ivey on the foil, Danny Wolf, Con Canoopel on the Blue Sand Glitter for the Hornets. We have the Daily Dribble, Igor. We have Colin Murray Bowles, Nolan Trayor, Sand Glitter. Hopefully you guys are having a good day, man. I was just saying, I know you guys aren't too talkative, probably watching some football. We got KJ on the No Limit, G.G. Jackson the second, Micah Peavy on the Memorabilia for the Pelicans. Hey, how you doing, Bryant? No Limit, Colin Murray Boyles. We have Cade Cunningham on the gold out of 2025. Man, what were the 49ers doing today losing to the Texans, man? What the heck? DeMar Rosen on the foil. We have YKN. Banchero on the Sand Glitter. Rise of Stardom, Ace Bailey. We have CJ McCollum for the Pelicans, Jokic. And Brooks Barnheiser, 48 out of 99. I never really looked to see if Barnheiser was going to be an impact guy for the Thunder or not. The Thunder already have a pretty deep rotation. So we have Levitation on the Jalen Brunson, Sabonis, Terrence Shannon Jr. on the Sand Glitter. And that's going to be box 2 for the paper part. Gonna be box 2 for the paper pot. Let's go. Let's see what the silver packs bring us. We got Broom, Evan Mobley, Damian Lillard, Noah Esenge, and Mathurin. Got Embiid, Levine, Derek Queen, Clifford, and Grady Dick. I was going to say... box 3. Sorry, they're thing of sleeves. Into the third box. Kind of hoping the Ravens would lose again so they could just be out of the playoffs, period. But that didn't happen. And the Bengals folded up shop against the Jets last minute. Finally, Breece Hall had a good fantasy week, though. It's always a plus. All right, let's get rolling here. We have Igor on the new school No Limit Malau, how would say his name. Shepard. White. Neek Clifford. Round ball remnants. Memorabilia for the Kings. You got Trey Young. Walter Clayton Jr. on the blue mini diamonds. Or blue mini diamonds, blue sand glitter. Yeah, Fear the Deer. Got LeBron James for the Heat, 180 out of 250 on the purple MVP Vault card. First LeBron we've hit. Got Nick Claxton. Sand glitter. Russell Wilson on the MVP Vault. Devin Carter. Walter Clayton Jr. and Dwayne Wade on the blue glitter. Got Nas Reed on the foil Esenge. Jalen Wilson, 142 out of 250 for the Nets. Go to Kevin Dill. Steph Curry on the MVP. Larry Bird and the No Limit Lanier. And Brandon Miller on the sand glitter. Make sure we didn't miss an auto. The auto was early in the other boxes, but this one's not early, so we'll see. We have Daily Dribble, Dylan Harper. Steph Curry again on the MVP Vault. Jalen Wells on the all-rookie team. That's going to be a 2024 out of 250 for the Grizzlies. Purple foil. Sang Lee. Walter Clayton Jr. on the rise of stardom. We're going to have Colby Jones. Foil, then we have the Havoc Marks. Nas Reed, 18 out of 50 for the Timberwolves. On the gold, and that's going to go to Kevin Dill and the T-Wolves. Yeah, the No Limit, Micah Peavy. Cam Jones on the Sand Glitter. Yeah, the Levitation, Walter Clayton Jr. LaMelo Ball, Norman Powell for the Clippers. 14/21 out of 2025. Daily Dribble, Kevin Durant. Penda, Tyrese Proctor on the Sand Glitter. That's going to be the paper part of the case. We have Anthony Edwards, Tyler Hero, Giannis. We have Banchero and James Harden on the blue, 47 out of 150 for the Clip. And that's going to go to Kevin Dill and the Clippers. James Harden. Joel Embiid, Zach LaVine, Derek Queen, Nick Clifford, and Cade Cunningham. Let's get in the box for it. It'll put us halfway through. All right. We have Will Riley, Daniel Gafford, Jordan Hawkins, Pelicans. Marks of Excellence. I didn't realize the New Orleans was called Crescent City. Learned something new. That's going to go to Joe Ort. Nolan Trior on the 6 out of 50. Rise to stardom for the Nets. Yeah, my boy Yang, the big dog Yang. Yo, this guy right here. I'm gonna say. Trailblazers don't develop a lot of guys traditionally, so we'll see what happens. Especially big men, they always get hurt. But Yang could be one of them sleeper guys. We got Devin Booker, Carter Bryant. We're gonna have Maluk, however you say his name. He's from Sudan. I have to listen to somebody say his name, because I am sure it is not anywhere near what I'm saying. I'm probably butchering the hell out of it. It's like me trying to pronounce UFC guys. Got Kevin Durant, Cole Anthony. Got my boy Yang Hansen. You know, that's really his name, Yang Hansen. Okay, Stephen Castle. Got Trey Johnson III. On the new school, Anthony Davis. Got T-Mac on the purple foil, 15 out of 250. Man, I had a big argument with Ty before he left about T-Mac being T-Mac. Like, he was arguing with me that T-Mac wasn't like a top tier type of guy. Like, T-Mac was one of those guys that was special. Like, extremely special. Got the Daily Dribble VJ Edgecombe. Traore on the insert, and Jeremiah Fears on the sand glitter. Yeah, he was, like I said, special. Him and Vince Carter were like two guys that could just take over games that didn't get maybe the recognition of being as good as they were. We have Drake Powell, Kawhi Leonard, Jordan Poole. We have Cam Thomas, especially T-Mac. We have Nick Claxton, and we have Walter Clayton Jr. on the rise to the occasion. Because Vince Carter at least had like the crazy dunking. T-Mac was just a straight bucket. That guy could score any way, which way, how he wanted to. He's like a 6'8" version of like Kobe Bryant. We have Concanoopel. We are going to have an 8 out of 10 Keontae George for the Jazz. A little bit of a ding on the corner. I think everyone just hates the Warriors, man. We have Austin Fishback with the 8 out of 10 on the Jazz. Nice hit there, man. I didn't even realize you had the Jazz. I don't know, Brian. I can't get the Warriors to fill on the Fanatics group either. We got Vanderbilt, SGA. We got Showtime on the sand glitter for the Lakers. So I think everyone just hates the Warriors in this product. We have Cedric Coward. I got no clue why either, because Steph Curry is like the best shooter of all time. We have Magic Johnson, James. We're going to have the Celtics pride, the Jays shine for the Celtics. 994 out of 25. I mean, the Steph Curry out of 250 yesterday was pretty decent, or not yesterday, the day before. But I mean, obviously that's nothing crazy for like the potential that they have with Curry. We got Quickly, Scotty Barnes, Manu Ginobili. Like nothing for what Steph Curry stuff goes through. You hit I know. What I was trying to say was it's not anything crazy. It's just a cool card. Like anything numbered with Curry is just a cool card is all I was trying to get at. We had Jace Richardson, James Hugo Gonzalez. We're going to have SGA, and then we got Ace Bailey, 5 out of 99 on the Green Mojo going to the Jazz in Austin. Little Jazz type of box. A lot of people are high on Ace Bailey. Like Curry's something that'll always sell, if that makes sense. We have Markkanen. We got Carter, Tyrese Halliburton, Maxey, and Chet Holmgren. I'm a little worried about basketball in general, just from the sport aspect. Not cards, but like who's the next LeBron and Curry? Because LeBron's 39. No, LeBron's older than that, right? Curry's 37. LeBron's in his 40s, right? So like who are they pushing as the face? They got to get Anthony Edwards. Like they got Anthony Edwards on camera a little bit more. I know Ja Morant was going to be that guy until he started playing with guns. But they really got I hate Tyrese Halliburton. I think he's a good like anti-hero, like a good villain. But like they should be getting like with Halliburton injured, he should get on every broadcast they can. I know people like Jokic and Doncic and those guys, but they're foreign-born guys, so you need some American-born guys to help push. Because, like, the majority of the basketball viewership base is not going to be able... I wouldn't say majority. I'd say, like, 50-50 split. That, they're just not going to relate to Nikola Jokic or Nikola Jokic, or Luka Doncic. Wembanyama's obviously... Wembanyama's one of the next guys, right? But Wembanyama's also French. Like, they tried to push Tony Parker for a little bit and Tim Duncan as the faces of the NBA for a couple seasons when the Spurs were nasty. And just kind of never took because... Like, there's just too much of a culture difference for the majority of the fan base. Like, having the Europeans, super talented. Wemby's good, though, too, because, like, Wemby does a lot of shit for kids, and, like, he's into sports cards and all that other stuff. So, like, he's good for the hobby and for pushing, but they really need to get, like, an Ant Edwards or, Durant. Ja Morant or somebody, man. We got Simmons, Shaquille O'Neal on the throwback sand glitter. Maybe Cooper Flagg's that guy. But Cooper Flagg, you also have to be good to be that guy. And I don't know if Cooper Flagg's... we'll find out. We got Noah Penda. I don't know if Cooper Flagg's going to be that guy or not. We have the pink Cedric Coward. Like, that's still up for debate, right? So... Because until you do it in the league for a couple years, I don't think you're necessarily a good player. We have Sorber and Alex Sarr out of 150. I guess you could argue that, like, SGA could be that guy. SGA is so boring to watch. I don't find him exciting to watch from, like, a basketball standpoint, but... Johnny Broom on the No Limit. Jace Richardson. And then we're going to have contemporary marks, 15 out of 99, Colin Morey Bowles for the Raptors. It's going to Billy Vermeerskirchen and Toronto. We have Durant on the MVP vault. Jovic for the Heat. We have the Daily Dribble, Donovan Mitchell, Cedric Howard, Josh Giddey on the blue. Oh, you call that out. We got Jace Richardson on the New School. We have the Hardwood Stars, Vince Carter. And they seem to be, like, from what I've seen watching, they seem to be like a case hit almost. Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter, man. What the Raptors could have been in the 90s if they would have kept the Cousins. We have Zach Edey on the sand glitter. Nice hit there for Billy Vermaskirchen. It's just funny. You're like, the Raptors always hit and then they get a second hit. We have Levitation for the Spurs, Dylan Harper, Yang Hansen. And then we're going to have the Sand Glitter. Tyrese Halliburton on the Stars of the NBA, Jameer Walker. Got Ace Bailey on the Rise to the Occasion for the Spurs. Man, Aaron Rodgers better come out tonight and just torch the Packers, man. Hey, haven't you heard with it? There's only no kings around here, all right? We have Victor Wembanyama. We have Trae Young on the Stars of the NBA, Ace Bailey, LeBron James, and Isaiah Hartenstein. Got Ace Bailey on the New School, KJ Kobe White for the Bulls, $7.89 out of 2025. We have Andrew Nembhard. We have Hugo Gonzalez. We got a LeBron James 589 out of 2025. Go to the Lakers. And Chris Burleson. King James in a license card. That's nice in general. Oh, hey, Frank. Welcome, sir. I thought you forgot the address of the channel. I haven't seen you around in a while. You forgot the GPS coordinates of the Charm City Breaks group. Noel. How do you do, buddy? Nothing. Danny Wolf, Watkins, Proctor, and Brenner. He only likes the bargain breaks, Austin. He doesn't like the Charm City breaks. I'm just giving you shit, Frank. I don't mind one way or another. We have Jalen Green, Anthony Edwards, Hero, Giannis, and Aaron Gordon. Oh, I was going to say, let's go here. Let's get into box 6. Austin, you get that crazy ass price Diamond Icons break that Dan had up, where like Jacob Wilson was like $13,000. Banchero, Jalen Carter, and Bradley Beal. That was a break I was talking about in the last break. I was seeing that. I was like, this shit's outrageous. We have Yang Hansen, Sorber. We have an Own the Game, Achua for the Knicks. I mean, there was definitely some guys that were like not super expensive, but some of the stuff was just outrageous. We got Steph Curry on the 115 out of 150 on the NBA Stars. Warriors and Brian. We have Bernard King on the on the blue sand glitter. And those hideous jerseys they wore in what, like the 70s. We have Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, Ty Jerome. Dan's a sellout. That is fucking what it is. We have Cam Jones, Will Riley, Igor. We have Mark Williams out of 81 out of 150 on the blue foil for the Hornets. Just call it how I see it, man. It is what it is. We have Oubre Jr. I'll just say Saraf and Carmelo Anthony on the blue sand glitter. A young Carmelo Anthony is when he's still didn't have any hair in his nutsack right there. Back in the days of baggy basketball shorts. Little Bow Wow was making movies like Mike. We have Anthony Simmons, SGA on the 1980. Noah Esenge and Benedict Mathurin. We have the Levitation, Kawhi Leonard, Troa. Mark Williams, 8 out of 10 on the acetate. So 2 out of 10 in the case. Crazy for the Hornets. And Jason on the Mark Williams, acetate, 8 out of 10. Rise to Stardom, Sorber. We're going to have Martin, and then we have Rasheer Fleming for the Suns. That's going to Colton McNabb on the contemporary marks. Kevin Durant on the NBA All-Stars. Then we have Knicks teammates Shine on the sand glitter. Oh, that would be Fleming. That's who. We got Clifford, McNeely, Jalen Suggs on the 13-11 out of 2025. Pretty sure he's the Suns' first-round pick. Let me see. Now I'm curious. He might be their second-rounder. Say on here. The top of the second round. I knew he played for St. John's. I just didn't know when it was drafted. Carter Bryant, KJ, Chris Middleton on the sand glitter. Oh no, I think at St. John's he did pretty decent. If I remember right. I think he left as a junior or sophomore. I think he's there for a couple years. Let's get the silver packs. Just didn't know if he was a late first round or early second. We did Jaylen Brown, Kaman, I have James Harden, I have Noel, and we have a redemption. And the redemption is going to be 80-81 Topps, rookie autograph, gold refractor, Cedric Coward for the Grizzlies on the silver pack. So the Grizz getting an extra auto out of 50 there. Going to Sang Lee. And we have Wolf, Watkins, Proctor, Jalen Green, and Kyrie Irving. Is Steph a redemption? I figured they would have had him sign his cards. I thought he signed in this. I thought they made sure that he signed it. That was one of the reasons why they pushed it back. Could be wrong though, man. It's irrelevant. Brian negative Nancy Thomas. Box 7. He said, yes, I am. You get any other breaks other than mine? We have Kawhi Leonard. We have Yang Hansen. Then we're going to have Kobe Brea. For the Suns. I know he was a second rounder. Look, man, him and his bro Fleming took their senior pictures together. So Jalen Brunson. We have the Suns on the sand glitter. Jimmy Butler the third, Dylan Harper. Noel on the blue sand glitter. We have Zion James, Kevin Horter. We got James Harden. Kobe White. We have Chaz Lanier. We have Thomas Sorber, James Harden on the goal, 24 out of 50 for the Clippers. Go to Kevin. Didn't expect James Harden, the beard right here. Pop out a gold foil. We're going to have Koulibaly. I have a 50 out of 99 Jeremiah Pierce. On a no limit green. We're going to have Rasheer Fleming on the blue sand glitter. I don't think it's not a retail insert for. So they're doing what kind of Panini does, like depending on what the on the sport that some of the inserts are not going to be like retail exclusive. That might be retail exclusive and something else. We have Yang Hansen, Kalkbrenner, Norman Powell on the sand glitter. Yeah, in baseball it's retail, but in basketball, I think in basketball and in football it's going to be in some hobby boxes. We have Con Canoopel, Michael Peavy. We have Johnny Broom for the 76ers on the memorabilia. Just the base, that's going to go to Billy Vermaskirchen. And then we have Carter Bryant. We got Jimmy Butler the third, 15/20 out of 2025. Oh, I don't think it's a good look. I mean, I think a lot of the basketball inserts aren't that great looking. I think the MVP Volt ones look kind of not great either. I'm being honest. We have Jeremy Sochan on the foil Con Canoopel. Dyson Daniels. Got Stars of the NBA, Steph Curry. Penda, and then Victor Wembanyama, the Stars of the NBA, and Scoot Henderson, 169 out of 250 for the Trailblazers. And Theo. We had the Daily Dribble, Trey Johnson II. I understand we had Donovan Mitchell, Gary Trent Jr. on the sand glitter. You're not going to see me argue about them being great inserts. I personally don't like that they went to the sand glitter instead of the gold borders they used to have for the I much would have rather just had gold border cards. I thought that was a cool inset. We have Sarif, Lanier, Barnhizer, Garland, and Behringer. I know that you're a Warriors fan. We have Josh Giddey, Karl Anthony Towns, Colin Murray Bowles, Walter Clayton Jr., and Penda. Yeah, I don't like this. I'll be honest, I don't like this sand glitter. I don't like the way it looks. And the name is just super extra for like a common, like every other pack parallel. Sorry, I was letting the last box marinate a little bit. So I just marinated a LeBron James, Wembanyama, Cooper Flag, and Steph Curry autograph. 4 autos in this box. I marinated all of the autographs in this box. I will say some of the, like those 3 teams you mentioned, they do have pretty big checklists. At least the Nets do. I think the Suns and Raptors do too, because they got all those draft picks from trading their veterans away. Let's get rolling. We have Behringer, Brea, and we have Cedric Coward. Gonna go to the Grizzlies. Sang Lee. It's weird he signed these, but he couldn't sign his. They ran out of stickers for the silver pack. We got Cooper Flag, Cole Anthony on the sand glitter. You have the Levitation, Devin Booker, Giannis, Tristan Da Silva for the Magic, 15 out of 99 on the green foil. CJ McCollum, Con Canoopel, Kobe White. We have the Nuggets sand glitter. Kevin Durant on the insert Proctor. We have the Cavs on the For the Land. 175 out of 2025. Catch you later, Bryant. The Daily Dribble, Jalen Brunson, Igor. Got Pure Magic on the sand glitter. We have Penda, Behringer, Clint Capella on the sand glitter. We have Steph Curry and the stars of the NBA, Emmanuel Quickly. Then we're going to have Igor on the memorabilia. Stars of the NBA, Ja Morant. Tyler Hero on the 20 out of 250. Draymond Green, the No Limit Cooper Flag. The Yesers for the Pacers. Sand glitter, Hugo Gonzalez on the No Limit. Trey Johnson III, Dirk Nowitzki on the MVP, and Micah Peavy on the blue sand glitter. Jared McCain. Thiero. Keyshawn George. For the Wizards on the 13-16 out of 2025. That's going to be the paper part of the break. Let's get into the silver packs, and then we'll do a quick recap. Brooks Barheiser, Darius Garland. We have Sorber. Got Grady Dick for the Raptors, 132 out of 150. So go to Billy. Then we got Con Canoopel. Hornets and last silver pack of the break. Good luck. We have Amen Thompson, Jalen Williams, Jordan Poole, Jaden Ivey, and Will Riley. It's going to be the break, guys. Let's do a quick recap of hits. Appreciate y'all filling up another NBA break. It's pretty dope. I know the pricing is great, but still in general, super nice. Try to get some more NBA guys in here in general, so when the higher end product comes out, we can still rip some. We got Grady Dick on the blue Mojo. We have the gold. George Peavy on the blue Sand Glitter Hero on the purple foil. Round Ball Remnant Igor. We have the gold, the land. De Silva, the land, not like Disney World. If you know, you know. We have the green foil, De Silva. The purple foil, Henderson. We have Jimmy Butler on the gold. Broom on the memorabilia. We have Fleming on the blue Sand Glitter. Fears on the green No Limit. James Harden on the gold foil. Noel on the blue glitter. And Suggs on the gold. We have Malik Williams on the blue foil. The blue foil, Steph Curry on the NBA Stars. We have Precious Achua on the memorabilia for the Own the Game. Kobe White on the gold, Rise of the Occasion, Ace Bailey. We have Alex Czar on the blue foil, the pink foil, Coward. We have the gold Celtics. We have Walter Clayton Jr. on the Rise of the Occasion. We have Tracy McGrady on the purple foil. We have KM on the blue foil. We have Nolan Trior out of 50 on the Rise of the Occasion. Jalen Williams on the blue foil. The blue Mojo, James Harden out of the silver pack. We have Powell on the gold. The blue out of the silver pack, Mathurin. We have the purple foil, Wells. Purple foil, Wilson. LeBron James on the purple foil for the Heat out of 250. We have Walter Clayton Jr. on the blue Sand Glitter. Round Ball Remnants on the Clifford. The gold Cunningham. We have Rise of the Occasion Peavy. The gold Yabuzili for the 76ers. And Isaiah Thomas on the purple foil. Let's get into what's on the hit board here. So this is going to be probably the last time I travel, other than Thanksgiving. It's the last time I travel for a while. So a lot of stuff's going to be in the shop. I'm going to be live on Fanatics Live every single night now. So if you ever want to hang out and just fucking bullshit. Outside of Austin's, he's the only guy that loves me enough to come and hang out. We're more than happy to come and hang out. Just don't break with other people. Just only break with me on there, I was going to say. Don't need y'all coming out there and spending other places. That's not cool. I don't care if you do that either. I just give Frank shit. I don't think Frank's been in a break in years, and I still love Frank. Nah, no Diddy. We have Cedric Coward on the base autograph. We got Mark Williams on the acetate out of 10. We have Dort on the Golden Mirror. We have the pink foil Williams. We have the Round Ball Remnants Cooper Flag out of 99. We have Brea and Fleming for the Suns on the base autographs. The contemporary marks. We have LeBron James on the gold. Ace Bailey on the green from the silver pack Canoopel. On the blue Sand Glitter, Barnheiser on the green foil. Hardwood Stars, Vince Carter. We have Powell on the contemporary marks. The out of 50, Cedric Coward. From the silver pack, Keontae George out of 10, 8 out of 10 on the black foil. Nas Reed on the Havoc marks out of 50. We have Colin Murray Bowles for the Raptors out of 99. We have Con Canoopel on the contemporary marks. And then we have Jordan Hawkins on the marks of excellence. And that's going to be the end of the break, guys. I appreciate y'all as always. For those that did, congratulations. For those that didn't, hopefully better luck next time. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys have a good night. Be asshole. But I appreciate y'all as always. We'll see that baseball fills. I might break it tonight, depending how quickly the Fanatics Live stuff breaks. But I appreciate you guys as always. You guys have a good night. Be safe, and I'll catch y'all hopefully the latest tomorrow.